Numerous organizations and groups conduct continuous research and evidence to present facts and data regarding the detrimental effects of global warming. Most research uses the pre-industrial period as the benchmark or basis of comparison since it is believed that the Industrial Revolution was a huge aspect to global warming. Scientists say that for 2019, global carbon emissions are expected to hit all-time high with the total carbon emissions from human activities at 43.1 billion tons. At this rate, the Earth's global temperature is expected to deviate by 3 degrees Celsius from the pre-industrial period, with the current global temperature being 1.1 degrees Celsius hotter than the pre-industrial age.
According to NASA, the current atmospheric samples contained a level of carbon dioxide about 415 parts per million compared to the estimated 310 parts per million in the year 1950. In 2017, America and Asia were the top regions that caused the most carbon dioxide emissions. The global carbon dioxide emission from fuel combustion reached 32.8 billion tons of carbon dioxide, and the top countries and regions being China, the United States, the European Union as a whole, India, the Russian Federation, Japan, Korea, Canada, Indonesia, and Iran.
Mountain glaciers and ice sheets at the Earth's poles have begun to melt, which contribute to the rise of sea level. Coastal areas are exposed to the risk of extreme floods, intense storm surges, tsunamis, and king tides. Wildlife of all kinds in multiple countries are also affected, causing their extinction and migration. Precipitation has become more extreme, the same way that droughts have become more severe, affecting human resources. Pests and other dangerous species have become prevalent, bringing forth diseases and devastation of crops.
Asia, the continent with the greatest population, has become the region most vulnerable and prone to calamities brought forth by global warming. Heat waves in numerous countries have occurred alongside the scarcity and shortage of water due to the delay of monsoon rains. Riverbeds dried up in some countries, even the largest river in Southeast Asia. While in other countries, the monsoon rains became too extreme to the point of reaching dangerous levels of flood, damaging infrastructures, including the homes of many. With this, the basic necessities of people were cut off and were difficult to access. Droughts and disruptions in the flow of water will become more common, affecting the livelihood and agriculture. The coastline in many countries in Asia have become more prone to floods due to the rapid rise of sea levels. More intense storms hit many countries, bringing heavy rains and powerful winds, leaving trails of destruction on the affected areas.
According to NOMA, the carbon dioxide emissions in the Philippines during 2018 reached up to 147.9 million tons, which continues to grow at an annual rate of 3.71% from 1999. Two biggest contributors to the emissions in the Philippines are the use of coal and fuel oil for electricity generation, which contributes 41.8%, and transportation with 35%.
The Philippines tops a list of countries most susceptible to hazards caused by climate change.
The Philippines is one of the countries highly vulnerable to the effects of climate change, which will cause a great decline in agriculture, water, energy, coastal ecosystems, infrastructure, and human health. Extreme weather events have taken place over the past year and are expected to intensify as the years go by. The Philippines is naturally prone to natural hazards such as storm surges, cyclones, landslides, floods, and droughts, and the like. With global warming, all these hazards will worsen, becoming detrimental to the natural resources Filipinos depend on, as well as the location of their houses. With the dangerous effects posed by global warming, natural resources which support the livelihood of Filipinos will continue to deplete drastically. With this, the economy will start to deplete as well, affecting the jobs of many.
Security of the supply of food in local communities started to diminish as global warming worsened. A water shortage is also reported due to the increase of contaminants in the supply, affecting the quality of water as well. Residents of local communities are at high risk of contracting diseases brought forth by global warming, such as dengue and malaria, due to the extreme weather events.